Welcome along to this week's SFL Media Conference. We have Brad Jackson from the Ferry Football Club here in attendance today. Welcome along, Brad.
Thanks for having me.
Ferry bye last weekend after going down to Lindisfarne at Shark Park a fortnight ago. They got away from you in the first quarter with quite a bag of goals. Obviously you clawed your way back into that game a bit. So got Brighton this week. You've had that week's rest to recover after the Lindisfarne onslaught. How are you going to approach this week's game against the Robins and match up?
As you said, Lindisfarne jumped us. I think they kicked us probably 7 or 8 goals in the first quarter, and we did claw our way back, but shouldn't have had ourselves in that situation anyway. We come up after that game. We had a bit of a line in the sand moment. We all sort of got together in the rooms after the game and just said the way we've been approaching our footy is probably not acceptable. Haven't been applying ourselves at training and that. So the last 2 weeks have been really good. Boys have put in a big effort on the track, so hopefully take that into Saturday and build for the rest of the year.
Yep. So how do you see the match-up with Brighton this week?
Brighton, even though they probably don't have the runs on the board, they're still going okay. So they've got the top-end talent there and they've got some good footballers, so you still don't take them lightly. We need to take every game as a final if we want to make finals this year, so every game counts to us.
Every game does count, doesn't it, when you're trailing those other teams?
Yeah.
Although at the end of round 9 you were sitting in 5th spot on percentage. So if you can win the same number of games minimum into the back half, you just need 1 or 2 upsets to perhaps get into that top 5. How do you reckon you'll go?
That's it. You've got to treat every game as a final to get there. And then once we're there, I think anyone who finishes in the 5 can win it. So you've just got to try and get there. So hopefully we can win the games we should win and pinch a couple and, just scrape in.
Sigo was back a couple of rounds ago.
Yep.
How's he going?
He's going all right at this stage. We call him Tissue down there because he's falling apart, the old boy. But hopefully you can stay on the track. He's really important to us. Get him in the ruck and get him firing. Makes us a better team, that's for sure.
It certainly does. It's valuable to have that type of experience around a team. How's the rest of the team? Is everyone on deck, or you got any?
We get a couple back this week. Get Nate Donahue, he's had a dickie back for a while, so we get him back and hopefully he's probably our most important backman, so he makes us a lot better team if we get him firing. We've still got a couple to come back. Will Doyle, his ankle's still a bit iffy, so he's another 3 or 4 away, but hopefully we can get him up and hopefully get a full team come the end of the year.
Reserves ticking along okay. Any good young players in the reserves that are pushing for selection?
There's a lot, yeah. We've I think Cocky's had about 50 or 60 blokes go through that team this year so far, and to get the results they've been getting and pushing, I think they pushed Lindisfarne to a couple of kicks a fortnight ago, so they're going really well, and there's a lot of blokes knocking on the door.
I noticed in that team, got guys like Heath Barwin that, couple of older players with really good experience. They'd be invaluable for the teaching of the younger players.
They are him, Joshy Godden, Josh Monks as well. They've been brilliant for the boys.
That's good to hear. Just touching on some of the other games in the SFL this week, we'll get your thoughts on. Claremont v Sorrel at Abbotsfield Park. How do you reckon that game shapes up?
Pretty good game. Claremont have had some injuries. I'm not sure if they get many back. And Sorrel, if they get on top of you, they're not too bad. So it should be a good game of footy.
Yes, I expect that will be the case out there. Down at Signet playing Hobart. So we have 4th playing 5th.
Yeah.
2 of the teams that you're chasing. How do you reckon that game will pan out?
That'll be another good game. I reckon Signet down at home probably a little bit too strong, but Hobart are a good team, so you just never know.
Yep. And probably what we would term our match of the round this week, New Norfolk against Huonville Lions up at Boyer. How do you see that game?
Definitely match of the round, that one. I don't know, Norfolk are sort of coming right at the right end of the year, so they'll be hard to beat up there, but Huonville, once again, they're a good footy team. So.
Boyer Oval seems to be the measure of many teams, doesn't it?
Definitely, a lot of teams get beat before they even get up there.
Yep. And Norfolk, as you said, have improved week in, week out.
Yeah, they have.
Seem to have a stronger team on the park of recent weeks. The Lions, I believe they might be missing the big fella again this week, Mickey Paul.
Yeah, he had a bit of a fracture of the finger, I think, so I'm not too sure how long I'll keep him out. A little while, you'd think.
Yep.
So, yeah.
You guys had a good win over the Lions down at Huonville.
Yeah, we were lucky down there. It's, fell over the line by a point. And the twos got knocked over by a point, so there's a couple of games of footy down there.
Yep. So you've played every team now and a couple of teams twice. Who do you reckon's the flag favourite at this, or the hardest team to match up with at this stage of the season?
I think you've got to go Lindisfarne. They bat pretty deep, especially into their twos. They've got probably 30, 32 blokes that can play senior footy there. But as I said before, if you can scrape into the five, any team on their day can win.
Yep. And just one to finish off with, SFL rep game coming up in 3 weekends' time, up against the NTFA. Are the boys talking up the game around the traps?
Hunty is. Hunty's pumping it up big time. He reckons they're a big chance.
It's good to have Hunty on board. He was one of the coaches of the team last year and was a valuable contributor.
Is David Hunt playing in the team?
He's in the squad.
He's in the squad. How's his form been out in the park?
He's coming back from a shoulder, so it took him a couple of weeks to find his rhythm, but he's been good the last fortnight.
Do you think he'll get selected in the final 22 for the SFL?
Oh, I reckon he'll put his hand up, yeah.
Yes, can't go without that value of experience
Exactly.
around the team.
Will you be coming to the game? As obviously you got the day off, Brad, for the SFL. You're not playing yourself.
No, I'll definitely come and have a look, that's for sure.
I think that it should get a lot of people coming along and watching the game with
Yeah,
a
well,
lot of
hopefully,
interest.
yeah, hopefully it's a good day and get a good crowd.
Should be able to beat the NTFA, I think, Tony.
We'd like to be confident that we could win on our home track here at North Hobart Oval against our NTFA counterparts who we've not played against for about 4 seasons.
And what do you know, Tony, about training, how it's been going with Matty Smith?
Training's kicked back in, so the next couple of weeks will be crucial for all the boys to get along and make sure they know each other, coming down to that last week of selection.
And what Dodgers players have we got playing for the SFL in the squad that you know of, Brett?
There's Hunty. I'm actually not 100% sure, to be honest. I think Jake Murphy might be in there. Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Okay.
There's like 2 or 3 of the boys.
I think Jade Young's one of the ones.
Yeah, and Jade, yeah.
Another one. All right, so thanks, Brad, for coming into this week's media conference.
No worries, thanks for having me.
Good luck for the weekend.
Thank you.